conspicuously situated right beside the Church of St. Ignatius of Loyola Forest Church, with a panoramic view of Mount Malindig as the background, is the only Catholic high school in the town of Torrijos. The Our Mother of Perpetual Succor Academy, OMPSA, was founded in 1949 and has weathered and stood the test of times. Prompted by the need for a Catholic education, which most parents believe a necessity for acquisition of good quality of education through the inspiration of Bishop Alfredo Maobior, the then Forest priest, Reverend Father Alfredo L. Cordero, initiated the establishment of OMPSA. The determined priest acted its school director and relegated the task of being the principal to the adventurous young instructor Esteban B. Abad. Upon the opening of OMPSA, parents enrolled and transferred their children. Surprisingly, the school commenced its operation with 76 enthusiastic students. Seeing the necessity for a more progressive operation, Father Cordero headed the formation of the Board of Trustees. He tapped prominent families in the community as members and shareholders. Most of them were businessmen. Jose Rosales and his wife Victoria, the then Mayor Manuel Rosales and his wife Teresa, Petronilo Mataak and his wife Felisa, Attorney Clemente Rodriguez and his wife Concepcion, the Apothecary Sotero Oleya and his wife Antonina, Nazario and Expectacion Medina, who were active church and community members, were also included. Moreover, some priests became members as well: Reverend Father Lorenzo Menorca, Reverend Father Eladio Lifat, and Reverend Father Mariano Abenya. In order for the board to financially operate, Father Cordero was authorized to initiate solicitations for endowment. Generous people pooled resources as seed money. Some extended more help, either donated furniture or facilities for the school's easier operation, while others did campaign to gather more enrollees. Indeed, there was an impressive display of concerted efforts from among the members that led to the invitation of our BM sisters to help in managing OMPSA through Bishop Obior in June 1952. Mother Micaela Cuenca, the then newly appointed school head, took the supervision of the group of teachers, including Paterno Pilarmino, Yoprosina de Leon, Rosario Lumawig, Consolacion Yambao, Esteban Abad, Benito Lim, and Egmedio Corpino. They were the mentors of the first batch of high school graduates who proudly marched in March 1953. A change in assignment led to the replacement of Mother Cuenca, Mother Leonica Liabres, who was in control this time gradually felt the pressures of budgetary constraints. However, the shareholders did not relent to the pressures. They decided to donate their money as aid to the corporation. On July 22, 1953, Mother Ma Andrea Montejeros succeeded Mother Liabres. After her were Mother Margarita Ortiz and Mother Belen Tolentino. In 1961, OMPSA suffered from financial setback that prompted the RVM sister to relinquish their management of the institution. Bishop of Yar saw the urgency of saving the school from a seemingly hopeless predicament, disturbed by the precarious situation of the increasing number of students and parents who clamored for Catholic education. He decided to assign the Reverend Father Conrado Reynoso, a newly ordained priest from Tayabas, Quezon, as the new director of the school. He came in 1961 and designated Esteban Abad as the principal. Thinking of more effective management, the new director appointed Evelina Rodriguez as the assistant principal and tasked her to work hand in hand with the principal in carrying out various innovations. OMPSA saw the rays of hope as it slowly made a name in the educational world, competing in various contests around the province. OMPSA carved a name and other schools took notice of the institution. But as fate dictated, in 1966, Ms. Rodriguez, a civil service passer, transferred to the Division of City Schools of Manila, where she was offered supervisory positions, while Reverend Father Reynoso was given another assignment in 1972, prompting him to leave the responsibilities to Mr. Abad to maintain the standard of the school despite the change in administration. Imelda Quijano was named assistant principal. The demise of Mr. Abad in June 1977 ushered Miss Quijano to act as principal with Mrs. Enriqueta Favul as her assistant. Father Reynoso was succeeded by Reverend Father Rodolfo Red as the new parish priest of St. Ignatius of Loyola Parish and was appointed new director of OMPSA. But an ailment prevented him from continuing his responsibility, so Reverend Father Orestes Huerta replaced him. On May 10, 1978, a new bishop was installed in the province of Marinduque, Bishop Rafael M. Lim. Bishop Lim reshuffled the assignments of the clergy of the diocese, and so OMPSA had been given another director in the person of Monsignor Angelito Lial. Nature has its fury that reason cannot understand. This heart-shaped island suffered the wrath and devastating effects of two super typhoons in 1987, Torrijos was not spared, and OMPSA was battered and ruined. Bishop Lim instructed Monsignor Lial to use his resourcefulness and architectural inclinations to rebuild OMPSA. The director's hard work paid off. Until today, OMPSA is sprawling on a vast area near the church. In 2000, Reverend Father Bienvenido Marticio occupied the seat of being the director. Miss Quijano retired as the principal, and Mrs. Enriqueta Arfaful, who was then an assistant principal, became the teacher in charge. Father Marticio's time witnessed the reorganization of the Board of Trustees on June 31, 2001. The priest presided over the meeting, in which the following personalities were elected as members of the Board of Trustees: Bishop Jose Oliveros as the chairman, Felicissimo Machenzo as a secretary, Reverend Father Ilino Esplana as treasurer, Reverend Father Jose Pipito Perilla as auditor. Other members of the board are as follows: Reverend Father Sancho Sartilio as a superintendent of the diocesan schools, Reverend Father Sinen Malapad, Monsignor Rolando Oliverio, Tomas Pizarro as municipal mayor, Imelda Quijano, the PTCA president, Jaime Barbosa, Alumni Association president, Rosario Rijano on behalf of the founder Jose Rosales, and Enriqueta Favul as teacher in charge. Due to the transfer of the incumbent chairman of Board of Trustees, Bishop Oliveros, to the Diocese of Malolos, Bulacan, the newly ordained Bishop Most Reverend Reynaldo G. Evangelista took his post. Bishop Evangelista gave the supervision of the school to Reverend Father Edwin Saher in the year 2004. The academic affairs during this year were solely under Mrs. Enriqueta R. Favul with 15 teachers. Reverend Father Sinen Milambiling was the diocesan school superintendent then. Our present bishop, Most Reverend Reynaldo G. Evangelista, entrusted OMPSA in the hands of another young priest, Reverend Father Martin B. Puertoliano Jr. in 2008. He replaced Reverend Father Edwin M. Saher, who was given another parish to manage and at the same time was appointed the diocesan school superintendent. OMPSA remains true to its commitment of molding individuals in the Catholic faith who are proud on their national heritage, who are responsive and productive members of their family and community, and who deserve to share a special place in the OMPSAnian community that includes parents, guardians, teachers, and families. Father Fertoliano's priorities are to reach out the alumni, establish linkages with impressive educational institutions, make connections with generous organizations to improve the school facilities, keep the school abreast with new approaches to education, and open the students' world to more opportunities. These priorities are the reasons why Father Fortuliano decided to leave the school for the meantime. In this case, he could further venture for more innovations for the diocesan Catholic school's future. In his absence, the bishop assigned Reverend Father Christian Francis T. Regencia the task of continuing what Father Fortuliano has started. In his almost 2 years of stay, Father Regencia has done a lot of things to make OMPSA's dream of completing and establishing the school's physical aspects to make a better quality education come true. Under his administration, OMPSA is expanding its facilities to cope up with the growing demands of the whole community, and the administration is still planning for more so that it could reveal the new era of glory to our beloved OMPSA.